there's no smoke without reason. It's a sign there's something wrong in my lungs. There's a poison I've been breathing in too long. Cause there's no I in we. And there's no you in me. Cause I've been burned way beyond the third degree. Cause your words are like gasoline you pour on the fire, and the bridges you burn led to our dreams. It's just another thing that we lost when the spark turned into flame, and the flames grew much higher, and my whole faith in every lost desire. It's just another thing that we lost in the fire. My skin, you say that we could rebuild this, wouldn't know where to begin. Cause there's no snow and there's no rain to hide my tears, to douse these flames. Cause I've been burned way beyond the third degree. Cause your words are like gasoline you poured on the fire, and the bridges you burned led to our dreams. It's just another thing that we lost when the spark turned into flame, and the flames grew much higher, and my whole faith in every lost desire. It's just another thing that we lost in the fire.
Alright, what's up? Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just wanted to talk to you guys about something real quick. By the way, it's super sunny outside, so that's why, like, if it looks like I'm mad, I'm not. I'm just like, I can't like keep my eyes open because the sun's right in my face. But just wanted to talk about something real quick. So the other day I was at work, right, and we're sitting in the break room, and there was 3 guys in there already. They were already talking. It was like 2 older dudes, probably like 40, 50 years old, somewhere around there, and then a younger guy, like my age, probably like 20 or something like that. I don't know. So anyways, they were talking about like their career path and their choices, like where they were going and where they wanted to go and whatever. And the kid, I'm not gonna say exactly what he wanted to do. It doesn't really matter. He wanted to get into entertainment, right? That's not like an average thing. That's not like an ordinary thing. Usually you grow up, get a job, and you die, right? He wanted to get into entertainment. He wanted to be a singer. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, oh, that's cool. He wants to be a singer or whatever. The 2 guys that he's sitting with pretty much just like as nicely, they weren't trying to be dicks or anything, but they pretty much tell him in a way that they truthfully thought this. Like, I could tell that they really did think that this is how life worked. And that's, you can't do that, you know. There's a special group of people, there's this privileged people that they're the people that get boosted into the stratosphere and they become whatever that they want to be. That's how singers become singers and athletes become athletes, and the professional like actors, movie actors, that's how they become that. They're special people. They were born with special gifts and blah 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 blah. And I was sitting there thinking, they were telling this to this guy, that this kid, this young kid, he's 20 years old, and they're telling him that he can't do what he wants to do, right? And I looked at him like, I'm sitting there like, what? I can't believe they're saying that. So I look at the kid, and the kid just puts his head down and just eats his food. He doesn't say anything. Like, conversation ended there. And I'm just sitting there the whole time like, what? What? So here's the thing, right? If any of you guys are watching this video have ever had anyone tell them that you can't do something, that you can't do whatever it is that you want to do in life, you know how hard, not hard, but you know how many people look at me like I'm an idiot when I tell them that I'm a professional wrestler, that I'm gonna be a professional wrestler on TV, that they're gonna see me, they're gonna know my name. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go out of my way to say that, like, oh yeah, you better be nice to me, I'm gonna be famous in a few years. But you know how many people laugh and say, hey, you can't be in the WWE, you can't be a professional wrestler. That's not a normal thing to do. If anyone has ever told you that, always take this with you, right? I'm gonna use myself as an example because I've kind of been through this in another way, right? Let's talk about like wrestling wise. When I started wrestling 8 years ago, right? Well, longer now, but 8 years from my senior year. So it took. Take 5th grade Chris, right? 5th grade Chris, I was about 5'5", 220 pounds. I was a little chubby, obese kid, right? Take me a few years later into middle school when I'm now wrestling for the club, my high school's club, right? That I ended up wrestling for. I was still a chubby, obese kid, right? I was like 5'8", maybe 235 pounds, closing up to 240 in middle school in 7th grade, right? 7th grade, I went to the state championship tournament, and I seen my high school win a championship. They won the state championship. They were the best team in high school. And I seen two individual wrestlers for that high school that coached me as a kid. They won individual state championships. They were the best wrestlers in the state at their weight classes. And I saw that and I said, that's what I want to do. When I said that, I was that 5'8", 200 and almost 40 pound chubby obese kid that had lost every single match that he wrestled the year before that. I was 0-22. I got pinned 22 times. And I saw that. I saw people achieve greatness and they became champions, and I saw that and I said, I want to do that. Do you know how many people told me? They looked at me. Teachers, all my own teachers. You know how many people, my parents' friends, my classmates, teachers, you know how many people told me that I couldn't do that? You know how many people told me that that wasn't possible for me to do because of the way I was, right? Granted, I was 5'6", 240 pounds or whatever. You wanna know how my wrestling career ended? Like this. So you take that's me. That was me. That same wrestler, that same kid that was 0-22 the first year he ever wrestled. 0-22. I lost 22. I did not win a match. I didn't even get out of the first period. There's 3 periods in wrestling. I never got out of the first period. I got pinned 22 times. And my senior year of high school, I was 51-0. 51 wins, 0 losses, undefeated state champion, ranked 12th in the entire country, the entire United States of America. Because I didn't listen to what anyone over here said. I didn't listen to what anyone said about there being this special group and this special, you're not athletic enough, you're not fast enough, they looked at me and they judged what I was now without giving me the chance, or they didn't think I could change or whatever it is. I don't know how people that say these things to other people, that tell people they can't do something, I don't know how they think. Because you grow and you develop and you train and you get better at whatever it is you're trying to do, right? And that's something I feel like that's something that these people don't understand, and they never go out of their way to do anything extra than what they're told they can do. But I did that. I went through that. I got up at 5:30 every morning and go work out at 6 before I go to school. I ran the extra miles. I lifted extra lifts. I put into extra work. I did it. You know what I mean? Like, it happened. I know it's possible because it happened. So telling this kid, going back to the room, going back to the break room, and these people are just drilling this kid, telling him that he can't do something. I don't know what this kid's gonna do now. I feel like I should go talk to him, but like I couldn't. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. If you never try, you will absolutely never succeed. But if you try, then you'll have a chance. You know what I mean? Like, don't let the negative thoughts of anyone hold you back from doing what it is you want to do. You can't give too much care about what people say at all. It's pretty much the message. I don't know, I feel like when I start talking, like I know what I want to say, and then I start saying it and I start like spewing all over the place. But yeah, man, it's possible. It's possible. Just take that. It's possible. Because when I was that 5'5", 240, 35 pound kid, that state championship goal seemed so far. But the more I worked at it, the more I chipped away at it, the closer it got, the more it seemed attainable. And then I attained it. And then more. I felt untouchable that year. I was undefeated. I achieved that and then more. So go out there, whatever it is you want to do. Don't worry about what anyone tells you. Don't worry about what people are going to think about you. If you're embarrassed to do something, just do it. Don't care about it. Don't be embarrassed, because no one out there is going to try for you except for you. Anyways, hope you guys liked that video. If you did, make sure to do as always, leave a big flex on that like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you ever had a time in your life where someone told you couldn't do something and you went out there and did it anyways. But stay focused on your goals, whatever it is. Just keep working at it. As always, I'm Chris. Love you guys. Peace.
I still got a lot of shit to learn, I'll admit it.